Hello and welcome back to another day in the arena. It's me, it's CGB, and today is Bloomburrow Early Access. Bloomburrow is a new set from Magic the Gathering, and thank you Wizards of the Coast for letting me play it early against other content creators, and it's got a little something for everybody. Do you like mice? Cute little mice? They got that. Do you like otters? They got that. Do you like bats? They've got that. But do you like rats? There's only one creature type for the one in Best of One. Fun fact, I actually played a rat in a theater production in college. Got nominated for an award for it too. Apparently, it's just what I'm good at. So we are going to be playing rats today in my first video with Bloomburrow. So let's introduce the new rats in the party. This is a Dimir Rat deck using really just one blue card because it's that good. Azer Beastbinder is 1 and a blue for a 1/3 Vigilant Rat Rogue. When this can't be blocked by creatures with power 2 or greater, and whenever this attacks up to one target artifact, creature, or planeswalker an opponent controls, loses all abilities until your next turn. If it's a creature, it also has base power and toughness 2/2 until your next turn. This is like an attacking removal, kind of, because it turns the opponent's creatures into 2/2s with no abilities, and because this has vigilance, it can be blocking them, and you can just keep on using the effect on their best creature every single turn. The fact that it also turns off artifacts and planeswalkers is just a bonus. This card is a sneaky effective rat for sure. Let's introduce some more new cards. This is a good one. Persistent Marsh Stalker. This is 1 and a black for a 3/1 rat berserker that can block. I honestly, when I read this, I was like, there's no way this can block. This can block. And this gets +1/+0 for each other rat you control. With Threshold, aka 7 or more cards in your graveyard, whenever you attack with 1 or more rats, if 7 or more cards are in your graveyard, hey, you may pay 2 and a black. If you do, return this from your graveyard to the battlefield, tapped and attacking. A huge attacking force out of the graveyard with Persistent Marsh Stalker. What a totally sweet card. But don't worry, we've got lots more rats where that came from, because over the last few sets, rats have been sneaking in. We've got the Nezumi Informant to make them discard, the Gnawing Vermin to fill our graveyard. That's good with Threshold, and become a creature they don't want to mess with. Karumonix the Rat King digs us through our deck to draw more rats. Lord Skitter the Sewer King provides a wide rat board while hating the opponent's graveyard. And it all comes together with Season of Loss. This is a new mythic in the set. 3 black sorcery. Choose up to 5 paw prints worth of modes. Sure, it's like points, it's like energy, I don't know. You may use the same mode more than once. For 1 paw, each player sacrifices a creature. For 2 paw, draw a card for each creature you control that died this turn. And for paw, each opponent loses X life, where X is the number of creature cards in your graveyard. You can burn them out with this, you can refill your hand with this, you can wipe the board with this. And since we are very good at generating a ton of little rats that we don't mind going to the graveyard, it's a very effective card. The lands have a few new cards in them. Fountain Port gives us a lot of payoffs for tokens. Lilypad Village helps us surveil and fill our graveyard some more if we play rats, and we definitely do. Restless Reef is not a new land, but it's a land that helps us mill ourselves and fill that graveyard for Threshold. Yeah, I've got it all going on. We are rats, we are getting in the graveyard, we are coming back persistently, and we are gonna gnaw our way to a beautiful victory. Let's dive in. Let the nonsense begin. First opponent. What we got here? Rats. On the draw, no removal. I guess we'll see what happens. We're gonna try to hold it together until the Season of Loss can get them. Mice! That didn't take long. Let's kill it. I've seen this deck. This deck goes too fast. On the draw, we're lucky enough to draw that cut down. We just gotta pop it, because we're curving the rest of the way, right? Or at least that's the idea. Okay, gonna get soloed by Challenger, perhaps. Name Rat. It's a 3/1, so maybe it can actually block something. And maybe it'll come back from the graveyard later. Maybe they have no way to target it. Okay, they offspring the Swordmaster. And no attacks. 2 cards in hand. Let's get the Reef down. Let's get the Informant down. Get that card out of the hand and hang on for dear life. I'm trying to save the Mirrex just in case we need it to cast the Season of Loss. Battle Mouse. Okay, we're still chilling. We're still here. We're in this. Unfortunately, yeah, I guess we're playing Skitter now. Get those out of here. And hold. If we get another Black Source, Season of Loss can clean up the mice. E? What? And it becomes the target? Okay, so they're waiting for a target. Oh, we got there. All right. Need them to sacrifice all the creatures. Actually, we could attack first. We're going to make them sack all the creatures anyway. We can attack first. See what they do. If some of their stuff dies, we don't need to make them sack all the creatures. Ooh, come on, give me one more death. Give me one more death. It would be a mistake on their part, but I would really appreciate it. Looks like that's it. Okay. I could let them keep one creature, but we're not doing that. Get them. Get it all. I ended up with a spare paw of paw energy, I guess I'll call it, but that's okay. That is what is that? And this becomes the target of a spell or ability for the first time each turn. Look at the top 5. You may reveal a thing, put it onto the battlefield. Wow. If you don't put it onto the battlefield, put it into your hand. Okay. Well, we need some critters on the board so that they can die. Untapped land would have been really nice there. But yeah, we're probably going to use Season of Loss again. We can also try to fill our graveyard with the Reef and then try to drain them out. Five cards in graveyard is not threshold. The Restless Reef can fix it. Opponent holds a card. I think we do that. I think I've got the time. Oh my, really? All right, I don't have a token to sacrifice. I can't make a fish. It's so brutal. Nice draw. All right, we're at 6. I don't think I'm dead. It's getting close. Each opponent loses X life, where X is the number of creature cards in your graveyard. Okay, that's Offspring. Here we go now. And the ability, oh my gosh, really? Is this, oh my goodness, wait, what? It's Embercleave, but a mouse, and they get this? Are they gonna put it on the battlefield? They are. Oh God, am I dead? I'm not dead, right? Oh, 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 okay. Gnawing vermin. Okay, Kind of good. Kind of good. Threshold activated. If I attack, they probably take it, right? And then I can draw a card for each creature I control that died this turn and make them sacrifice 3. This will kill 1. Okay. Decline, as good as that would be. They go to 10. 1, 2, 3, 4. Pay. Sacrifice the vermin. No, wait. Oh, that didn't work the way I wanted it to. Oh, no. Well, okay. I thought I got to resolve the vermin trigger first, but it all resolves. So, ooh, big problem there. Big problem there. We top of shores. We can't activate the reef. We can make a treasure. We can make a fish. The fish can block. We can't kill this. Yeah, I'm probably blocking with a fish and losing if they draw the right card, right? So let's do this. Let's try to stay alive. We have threshold, right? Oh, okay. Are you kidding me right now? I'm dead. I'm dead. Oh my god, I'm dead. I don't know how my cards work, and now I'm gonna die for it. Look at, though, the synergy on these cards. Like, these cards are absolutely cooking. If we got to attack next turn, we would pull out the Marsh Stalkers, right? So we were just gonna make a creature and attack. So if they didn't draw Mabel or the Double Strike Mouse, like, we absolutely could win that game. But now we can't, because to make the blocker, right, we have to pay 1 life, which means we're gonna die to the trample. Oh. Oh my god. Oh my god, what a draw. I hate it. I hate it a lot. Can I go first? I want to go first. Isn't it as simple as asking sometimes? Let's hold. We've got a ratty hand. It's got removal. How fast are you? They're coming out with a turn mana 1/2. Whenever a land enters, 1 damage to target opponent. For playing a land, that's it? That is aggressive. That is a heck of a lizard. We mill ourselves. Always mill ourselves. Hey, lands. I might have needed those. Naming lizard. Let's cook. What's this? When it enters, if they lost life, they get what? Wait, huh? Wait, what is happening right now? What the foxing fox? I mean, I get to kill this, but okay, if an opponent lost life, it makes this mana. And then it even has a way to use the mana attached to it. That's BS. And then when this attacks, each opponent loses X and you gain X, where X is the number of those things. Well, going second is hard, guys. Oh my lord. What is happening? I guess we kill this. This can block. This probably comes down and tries to get their last card. All right, that's a 3/2. Is it a lizard? It's a goblin. Whenever an outlaw enters, 1 damage to target opponent. I want to get their last card really bad, but I feel like I need a 3/3. I need a 3/3 really bad. Let's go, Skitties. Let's go, buddy. The pressure is so real. Are you kidding? All right. Well, I don't have a good way to trade for it, so I guess I trade this way. We have to do anything we can to stay alive. Grab you, grab you, grab you. Wah! Rats. Fortunately, no death touch. Please, please whiff. What does this do? When you attack with one or more lizards. What? Okay. So that's double damage. Oh my goodness. And a +1/+1 counter. No. All right, all right, all right. We can do this. We can do this. We can do this. We can do this. We've got blockers. We're at 10. We can stabilize, right? What the hell is this? Other creatures enter with a counter if I've lost life. And whenever I cast a lizard, 1 damage to target opponent. Okay, so we need them to stop drawing lizards with their lizard deck. Whenever this attacks, up to 1 target artifact, creature, or planeswalker loses all abilities. Okay. Can't be blocked by creatures with power 2 or greater. That stupid roaming throne. Oh, ho, ho, ho. Please stop. Please stop. All right, this has to go here. 3, 4, my goodness. All right, this has to go here. This has to go here, right? Get that roaming throne. Another one of those is pretty nice. Still no life gain source. Opponent might trade for this. Probably won't. On 5 mana, so it's Skitter and it's this thing. Let's go with the Skitter first. Recombat. Get that thrown out of there. All right. You can't be blocked. Make this thing lose those abilities, even though it buffs its overall power, because we can block it with the Marsh Stalker. My goodness, the damage from these things is persistent. What is that? Offspring? Whenever a land enters, 1 damage. Great. We have to stop the damage, man. We gotta stop this damage. How do we do it? How do we do it? This says, whenever you attack with 1 or more lizards, 1 damage. And this says, other creatures get +1 whenever you cast 1 damage. And this says, whenever a land enters, 1 damage. Oh my god. All right. This is ward pay to life, so we can't target that. We have to hope they don't draw some freaking lizards. How's our graveyard? 5 cards. 19 health. You. I think I try to tempt them and then replace. Okay. Yeah, getting some stuff to die would go a long way. I love that it makes them bigger, that's where we're at with these things. All my rats have toxic. I'm probably playing a Monix and a Lord Skitter after combat. So these things dying is fine. They take the rest. Go to 5 poison. Okay, we got an Azer. Do I want the 3/3 blocker, another 1/3 blocker, or the 1/1 blocker? I guess I want the one that's hard to block on the way back. But now I can't block everything, right? I need them to whiff. This doesn't have an ability, so if they draw a land, I'm at 3, then I'm at 2. What the heck? I'm dead. I am dead. Attack was too strong. Arg! I guess I needed to leave the skitter back. That was a bad calculation. Skitter should have stayed home. It's been close. It's been so close. The Rats are always the underdog. Always trying to scrap out those wins. Maybe this will be the time. We're on the play. That's a great start. We have removal. That's a great start. It's the little critter format, so I just think that cut down is a 4 of forever and ever and ever. And now we'll probably play against somebody who doesn't believe in little creatures. Because it happens. Going for your hand. What you got? We came to make you discard a swamp. That is a squirrel. Okay, kill it. It taps for mana. It's a forager. How about another rat cavern? You're definitely not countering these. Scavenger's Talent. Whenever one or more creatures die, make a food. Level 2 whenever you sacrifice a permanent mill. Okay. Cut it down! Cut them all down! Food has been achieved. But foraging? Absolutely not. What is the final chapter? At the beginning of your end step, you may sack 3 non-land permanents. If you do, return a creature card to graveyard with a finality counter. Okay, what's that? Trample. When it enters, put a counter on it for each other squirrel or food. Whenever another squirrel or food enters, put a counter on it. Thanks, I hate it. Don't you know it when you play a graveyard deck, the opponent's gonna Lord Skitter ya? Don't you know? Another one. These squirrels, guys. These squirrels. All right, here comes this rat. Get that out. And whoa, hits. Oh, you love to see it. I think this is our time. The time of the rat. That is a big rat. Oh my god, a 10-1. Let's get him. Toxic coming through. See if the squirrels can sweep the board. Seed Miser? Yeah, squirrels with tricks. It happens. Let's make sure we get there. Achieve that threshold. There's a 10-1 over there. There you go. You gotta minimize the damage you take when taking your lethals. Oh goodness. Well, at least the rats are able to rise against the squirrels with the power of cut down. Jaffer loves mid-range. Loves it. I guess if we save the Mirrex for our cut down, this hand could be fine. We do need another black for Karumonix, but it's gonna be fine. We got this. Maybe the Mirrex does that instead. I don't know if cut down will have a target when you're on the play doing the thing. Gnawing vermin. I didn't equip my emoted thingies. People will just have to live with me being quiet. All right, that's a target. That is a target. We're going for it. It's a 2/1 rabbit warrior. What else does it do? I should probably read cards before I kill them. Habits. Whenever a creature you control becomes the target of a spell or ability an opponent controls, put a counter on that creature. Yeah, that had to die. And now we are without black mana, so doing it the hard way. Vermin coming through. That is that 3/3 raccoon scout thing that also hits graveyards. And a hard-hitting question. Good lord. All right. That is not a black source. We've got trouble. We've got big trouble. We're getting got by Cavern of Souls. And by Mirrex. And by Lilypad Village. Our quest for value is failing us. Look at this. Look at this rookie coming through. We're at 4 cards in grave. I think I'll just take it for now. We'll probably get an even better block off this vermin soon. Rat! There is no way I'm casting this Season of Loss. It's not happening. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh yeah, just take them all. This isn't Atraxa. Will we be able to make enough time to draw out of this? Our opponent clearly has the value. And they hit the land that they need. Or I assume that they need. That's another big creature. I mean, there is a lot of big creature going on. I guess I'll kill this. Hey, let me keep Skitter. That is a Shores, but it's slow. So let's go with Vermin. This is going to make attacking so awkward for them, and I love that for me. Also going to fill this graveyard. Which they're going to get to tear apart with their Keen-Eyed Curator. +4/+4 and trample. Oh my god. They're really gonna enjoy this so much. But look at all my vermin. That's essentially a -6/-6. Now when this dies, they get 2 Hydra thingies? Yeah, they do. And the Beastbinder might end up being absolutely essential here. If they can't remove it, it could take away abilities. Okay. Let the maps just keep on coming. Can this be... This can happen in response. No blocks. So they might be planning to make this a giant creature in response to me targeting it with the vermin. But if I make it lose its abilities, that definitely won't happen. Okay, there's a Rat King that we're definitely playing. We have a Virtue here and they tapped out, so that's pretty clutch. Bam, bam, bring them out. Okay, Virtue's gonna hit the Keen-Eyed Curator. This is gonna sneak in. It's gonna make the Polukranos lose abilities. They could block with the adaptive. I don't think they wanna. Kill it! Thank goodness. Oh god, that card is terrifying. The rats are rising. There's almost enough to get a toxic victory. It's getting close. The opponent has to keep adding to the board. And Season of Loss is looking amazing if we can get the black source. Absolutely amazing. Look at all the creatures in the grave. Well, there's not that many, but I could be sacrificing these rat tokens. All right. Just send in the sentinels. I've got more Skitter and I got more Chiromonics. Like this? Actually, this is totally fine, right? We'll see if they have like a, this creature gains indestructible. No? Go to Contaminator. They grow the adaptive. They map on the Polukranos. Well, this thing has trample, so this is the thing that's losing its abilities next. 4 blockers, 5 tokens, still no double black for the season. Everything on hard mode in this one. That's okay, though. That's okay. We find a way. Rats find a way! You for sure. If they block 4, take 3. Not enough. Not enough. This can lose its abilities. And the vermin? Dude, it's all about the vermin. Come on, baby. Get there. Get there. Yep, transform into a 7/7 reach lifelink, but still not a trample. And the lifelink is nice, but it won't help with the toxicity. All right, we go you here. They're gonna have 3 blockers. 3 blockers. 2 toxic. Oh man, if I chump 1, take 8, and then they block 1, 2, 3. They take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 poison. That's game, right? I think it's game. We have to put this back out. Just to make sure they all get the toxic. Never drew the second black source for the season. All right, one more time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. These are all rats. They all have poisonous. Or toxic, rather. So we've got this. We've got this. Rats, rats, rats. Say it with me. Rats, rats, rats. Rats, rats, rats. Please, God, let the math be right. Looks right. Rats, rats, rats. Oh my gosh, good game, Jaffer.